So, welcome everybody to tonight's circuits class. Last little reminder, hand weights to one side for later, mats to one side for later. Ensure you've got your clear floor space ready to get warmed up, and I would advise stopping for a drink anytime you need it, okay? Because obviously it's warmer than usual, so just whenever you're thirsty, grab yourself a drink, okay? So the music's coming on. We're going to get straight into our warm-up. Let's do this. Oh, she says, here we go, yes. So first exercise that we're going to do, basic high knees, okay? So let's do a little tap. This one's more about the height of the lift rather than speed, so think about engaging your core, think about waking up the hips, lifting nice and high. Good. Standing as tall as you can, elevating your posture. Okay, next move, we're going to take the hands onto the bottom, kick the heels right up, so we're warming up the hamstrings now, moving through the knees. If anybody wants to pick this up to a jog, keep that going, but make sure you bring your heels as close to your bottom as you can. If you then want to add some movement on your arms, that's fine. I just find it's quite nice to kind of have the hands there as a target when we lift the heels up. Excellent. Okay, get the feet ready for basic squats. As soon as you're in position, core engaged, let's go. Relaxing the shoulders, sinking the hips back, pressing the heels down, driving up. Good. Last one. Next move, feet hip width, slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, kind of releasing the back, engage your core, and let's slowly rebuild all the way up. So this first time we're keeping it simple. I just really want you to release the back and wake up the muscles that support the spine and engage the core. As you stand up, make sure you bring your shoulders all the way back to that neutral posture. Good. Now second time, high knees. If we want to start adding a bit more speed now, we can. You might add a little jump into it. You might add a jog, but keep the knee lift as high as you can. Focusing on that core switch on. Good. Butt kicks. Here we go, second time. Again, if you want to jog them straight away. If you want to move your arms, move your arms. Good. Keep them going. Think about squeezing the hamstring, that muscle on the back of the thigh, as you curl the heels in. 10 seconds. Okay, let's get ready for squats. Here we go. Keep them simple, but focus on your depth. Focus on that connection as you drive up away from the floor. Keep the knees safe. Good. Ten seconds. Get ready for the roll downs now through the spine. Now we have an option here. Option 2 is to walk out from the roll down to a strong plank for a little pause, then walk it back in, roll it all the way up. So there's no pressure. Just if you feel ready to change and add that little progression, then you've got the option. Last time. Then we're going to rebuild, going to the high knees for the last time, okay? So again, if you want to add more speed, you can. If you want to add more drive, you can. Final time through the warm-up. Keep the energy. Good. Well done. Ten more seconds. Butt kicks last time. Here we go. Good. Well done. Squats for the last time. Body weight squats. Here we go. Good. Keep squeezing the thighs, keep drawing the belly button into the spine. 10 seconds. Last two. Last one. Roll downs, okay? When you're ready, you've got the option of walking out to a plank. Try not to rush, especially as you move through the vertebrae, rolling down and rolling up. Good. Even though this is an exercise, we're more focusing on the mobility benefits. Keep it going. Good. Just do one more. Okay, we've got a few additions of the warm-up left, so let's take it to a jog and gradually build up to a sprint on the spot. So a little bit of cardio to finish this warm-up section. There's not too much cardio tonight, much more it's the resistance focus. So let's just finish off building that speed. You've got 30 seconds left. Keep going, 20 seconds left. Keep those arms going as well as the legs. Excellent speed, well done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest, well done. So if you want a drink, please get one here before we go on to the weights. So after you've had a drink, I would like you to grab your weights, please. Ready for the first circuit, which is going to be lower body with a little bit of upper body, but definitely more focused on lower. So squat position, please. We know this move. Squat, curl, press. If you can't do the press, focus on a squat curl and keep that repetition. Depth on the squat, core engaged all the way through. Activate biceps, shoulders, triceps. Good. Last one. Okay, we're going to work on staggered deadlift now. So one foot in front, that's going to be the working foot, other toe behind. Soft bend on the working leg, hinge to the deadlift, big strong lift. Now if you find that staggered deadlifts just aren't working for you today, ground both feet and you're going to do 2 sets of the basic deadlifts instead, okay? You're trying to keep as little pressure on that back foot as you can. Keep that work through the front leg. Change now. Remember, your aim is to keep the back as long as you can, shoulder blades in the back pockets. As you hinge, drive up through the glutes and the hamstring. Good. Excellent. Next move, bring the weights to the shoulders if we can. Alternate curtsies. If you don't want the weights on the shoulders, keep them down next to the hips and get the depth on those curtsies as you travel, keeping the core switched on. Good. 10 more seconds. Now when we hear the next 3 beeps, it's going to lead us into our rest. So pop the weights down for a moment, have a drink if you'd like one, and if you've got space, I would like you to get your mats please as well, because on the next round we're going to end on a floor movement. Okay, remember, if your mat is not non-slip, don't stand on it while you exercise. Okay, avoid it and come to it for that last move. Okay, get ready, squat, curl and press, second set, here we go. Slightly longer interval to enjoy this time. Squat, curl, press, knees in line with the toes. You can adapt the stance for what works for you at home. Well done. Use your breathing as well. Don't hold your breath. Last one. Then we go into the staggered deadlifts or the basic deadlifts when you're ready. Neutral spine. It's not about bringing the weights to the floor. It's about finding that tabletop for your spine and then driving back up to the top. Keeping the core stable all the way. Keeping your balance. Well done. Last one this leg, then change stance or can continue with the basic deadlift if that's the option you've gone for. Good. Are your shoulder blades into the back pockets? So really think about that as you come forward. It shouldn't feel as though your chest is rounding. Your shoulders should be apart and they should be in those back pockets. So don't come down with those shoulders forward. Lock them into the back pockets. So as you travel, the shoulders stay in that position. We don't want them to sink into it. Now the fourth move, if you can please transfer to the floor. Weights optional on the hips. Alternate. Single bridge. Next move. If you don't want to do singles, basic bridge up and down with the weights optional on the hips. Squeeze into the glutes, put the mind into those muscles, draw the belly button into the spine. Last one. Good. Gradually pop the weights to the side. At your own pace, come up to standing. This is our rest time and it's also our transition time. Back to the top. Hydrate if you're thirsty. Then get ready for squat, curl, press. One more time. And again, the intervals have increased slightly. Okay. Weights when you're ready. Squat, curl, press. Here we go, last time. I'm having a closer look here. Keep going. Good. Excellent. As that press goes overhead, ensure you're keeping your core engaged. Okay, we're not curving the spine. We're scooping. We're protecting the back. Good. I'm looking this way because I've got you on the big telly. Good. Keep going. Drawing the belly button in. Good. One more. Staggered deadlifts then for the last time on the first leg. Remember, if you're not going to do staggered, plant both feet and do the basic. Shoulders back, chest proud, then we hinge from the hip and then we drive up. Slow it down as you come forward. That hinge wants to be nice and slow as you sit the hip back, and then it's more of the drive and the power as you come back to the top and you squeeze those glutes. Good. Nice focus. Hopefully you're feeling those few extra reps. Changing legs or continuing with the basic deadlift. Here we go. Good. Twenty seconds. Last one. Ooh, now gradually make your way to the floor, please. Single leg bridge or basic bridge, off you go. Good. Now we're going to continue this. I fancy a double whammy, so keep going before we rest. Good. Last move for the lower body section. Rest. Pop the weights to one side. Gradually coming up now. This is our transition time to come back to the top. We're going to leave the mats out ready. Grab a drink if you'd like one. Okay. Now the next move coming up. We're going to be using the weights. Oh, and we're going to feel the burn in the shoulders in particular for this one and the upper back. So let's get the weights ready. Ooh. Now, first move, it's going to be one upright row, one lat raise. One upright row, one lat raise. Okay, now options, you could do alternate row and alternate lats depending on what weight you've got. If you've got heavier weights, that might work better for you. And remember, you've got the option of rotating the arms before you do the lat raise, which can make it more comfortable for the shoulders. But see what it feels like for you. Okay, good. We're going to put the weights down. Come down to hands and knees. Plank is next. Now I'm going to let you choose whether it's the hands, the elbows, the knees or the toes, but come straight into your first plank. Draw the belly button into the spine. Breathe deeply. Think about what the shoulders are doing. Are they active? Because we want them active. Good. Excellent. Now come to the knees. We're going to practice press ups next. Slowly lowering into it. Big lift. Now if you struggle with the depth, bring your knees under the hips and go for box press. Focusing again on the depth. I'm going to move back just so I don't headbutt the bike. Elbows 45 degrees. Coming back towards the ribs. Good. Last one. Oh, now slowly transition onto your bottom and then onto your back, taking the weights with you if you can. Next move, combination of two moves we've done over the past few weeks. 1 chest press, then back up. 1 chest fly. 1 press, technically I guess it's 2, and then the fly. So 2 with the elbows bent, 1 with that soft bend. Good. Last one. These ones do go quick because these are the shorter intervals. Good. Rest. Transitioning back up to standing, ready for that first move. 1 upward row, 1 lat raise. Now I'm shortening the rest here. As soon as you've had a drink and you come up, I want you to get back to that move. 1 upright row, 1 lat raise. Remember, you've got the option of rotating before we do the lat raise. Good. Ooh, elbows nice and high on that upright. Core engaged all the way through. Well done. Pop the weights down. Plank when you're ready. Now I'm going to do opposite this time. I'm going to do elbows rather than hands, just to mix it up, but it's up to you at home. You could do the same plank as last time, or you could alter the position of your arms. If you're on the knees, you might take the knees slightly further away from the hips to make it harder. If you're on the toes, just think about your stability, and if you really do want to add a little bit of flavour, why not add some little hip dips, nice and slow, one side to the other. Excellent. Lower the knees. Prepare for your press-ups. Remember, bring the knees under the hips for that box press-up. If you really want to work on your depth but don't feel ready to do it with the knees in that plank position. Lovely depth. Keep this going. Activate the triceps, ready for the chest press and the flies coming next. Last one, then slowly transition onto your bottom, then onto your back. Chest press and chest fly combo. Technically it's 2 chest press, 1 fly. Core engaged, back flat. The speed is up to you at home. Think about the depth. Think about the control. Again, we're doing a double whammy here. Keep going. Breathe through it. Keep the lumbar spine grounded by keeping the core engaged. I'm hoping you're starting to feel a bit of activation now. Last one, finish the fly if you can. Then gradually transition. Woo, back to standing. Last time, take as long as you need. As you come up again, as soon as you've had that drink, we're going to go back to the upward row and the lat raise. So this is about listening to your body at home, taking whatever time you need, and then coming back. Well done. Nice high elbows. Keep them going. Good. Last one. Get ready for the plank. Okay, as soon as you're ready, off you go into that plank. So hands, elbows, knees, toes, but as strong as you can. Scoop the belly button to the spine. Every breath you take, try and engage even deeper. 20 more seconds. If you want to add those hip dips, remember that option is there for you. Good. 15 seconds. 10 seconds coming up. Okay, good, onto the knees. Press ups when you're ready. Let's go. Good. One more. Then spin round onto your bottom. Last time. 2 chest press, 1 fly. When you're ready. Back flat, core engaged. Fifteen seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the weights. Well done. Now if you'd like a drink before the cool down, please do get one. If not, stay on the mats, because this is where we're going to start the stretching from. Fantastic work. Now the first stretch that we're going to do, single knee to the chest, hug it nice and close, lengthen the other leg away. So stretching the hip, stretching the back a little bit. Good. Now take that leg and lengthen up, hands behind the thigh, flex the foot, lift the heel, lengthen at the knee. You can bend the other leg if the stretch feels a little bit too deep with the leg down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend, release. Let's hug the other knee in, then lengthen that leg away. Good. Lengthen now, hamstring stretch. Flex the foot, lengthen at the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend. Now bend both knees. Just double check you're not going to catch your weights if we travel the legs over. Arms out to the side. Gently bring both knees one way. Turn the head the other way and breathe into that twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. Gradually sit up at your own pace. Lengthen both legs. Slowly fold forward, keeping the legs as long as you can, flexing the feet, resting the chin to the chest. As soon as you feel a stretch in your hamstrings and potentially the lower back, just hold and breathe. Any release, take it a bit further. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Excellent. Come onto the knees at your own pace. Hands and knees first. So let's round the spine, chin to chest. Round up, 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 up. And now release slowly down, chin up. Now back to flat back. Back to your knees. Step forward. Low lunge, okay? So we know this from other classes. Scoop the pelvis, bring it down. Option to ground the toes, lengthen that back leg, keeping the hip drawing down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently change. So draw back. Pelvis under first, into the lunge. Only when you've found that stretch. If it's not feeling like a deep stretch, you might then lift. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower, then bring it back and let's step up. Oh, and come up whenever you're ready. Final quad stretches. We know this. Heel to bum. Knee forward. 3, 2, 1. Change. Three, 2, 1. Release. Just shake the legs off. Single arm circle, kind of loosey-goosey, a little bit of momentum. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 3, 2, 1, and change. So almost like the arm is like a little bit of a windmill. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 3, 2, 1. Final upper body stretches. Lower the chin to the chest. Place both hands on the back of the head and gently draw the elbows together, lightly pulling the head down until you can feel a stretch up the back of the neck and the upper back muscles. 3, 2, 1. Now release. Arms behind. Connect. Lengthen into that extension. Lift the chest and the chin. Lower the head all the way back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake the arms off. Last deep breath to finish the session. All the way up and all the way down. Well done everyone, and thank you for joining me for tonight's circuit.